Hi, Vicki Vidalia here. I'm so excited to bring to you a table setting that I'm going to be putting on my table for my dinner party tonight. My husband and I are hosting a Christmas and Hanukkah dinner with our friends who live in the building with us. So I'm really excited. And the theme is red and lime green, as you can see here. All the flowers are from Aldi. And I actually got a deeper discount at the register because she only charged me for the mums, which were $3.99, and the roses were $3 or $4.30 or 29 cents or something like that. But she said, and I said, oh, I think these are more expensive. And she said, oh, it's okay, I'll just give you the price for the mums. And I was like, yay! So I probably saved like $1 something, which is really, I love saving money. Anyway, I'm really excited to show this arrangement to you. So I'm doing 4 of these. I'll just show you one, and then I'll show you later how the whole table turns out. I'll show you during the light, and I'll show it during darkness, which will be really pretty. And I have a little twist in this one, which is really cool. So, okay, let's get started. I have this great container with this kind of circle brassy thing on the outside, which is perfect because I'm tying together lime green, red, and brown. So it all comes together. Okay, so I bought these cranberries from Aldi for 99 cents. I'm gonna use the entire bag, and I am gonna put them right in the container. Oh, some got away. Okay, just kind of smush those down a little bit. And I'm gonna actually take a little bit of water out. I just want them to be about right here. So be right back. The top of them is about right here, which is perfect. And I just didn't take into account that when you put them in, the water would rise. Oh, I was never that great at math. Okay, anyway, let's go. So I took the plastic off the flowers already, but I kept the rubber band on because it's so easy to cut roses when they're all together. It's a little time saver. And I already put food into the water. That's super important when you do cut flowers. It actually helps them live longer and then come alive a little bit faster. So first step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure my roses, the top of the roses just on the top of the container. And I'm gonna cut them again, but this is just a shortcut. So I'm gonna set this on the edge here. Look at the top, it's just over the container. Measure out, so it's about right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut. Voila. Now you can throw away the rubber band or you can keep it. If you use them, recycle them, so whatever works for you. Next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take the petals off the roses. Okay, so I'm measuring now. What I wanna do this time is I actually don't want to see the stems underneath the cranberries. So I'm gonna do another cut, looking at this, where the cranberries sit. And so now I've got a little bit shorter. I'm gonna turn one of the leaves down because it'll help anchor on the side of the container. And then I'm gonna put the petal behind so that the cranberry is in front. Now the beautiful thing about roses, and this is such a cool trick, is that if they're not fully open, which this one is not, I can actually open it to make it bigger. So that's one thing I love about roses. Now if they're super, super tight, sometimes when you go to the florist and they're doing a wedding or something, it'll take a couple days to open. These are already open a little bit, so that's the trick. Okay, so look at how much bigger that is. What? And then again, remember I folded the leaf down to anchor it on the container. Whichever one will stay, that one stayed. Okay, and I'm gonna anchor. Okay, so you can see it's just on the edge, okay? So I've got one done. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing. Measure, cut so it's just above the, and then I'm gonna open up the rose, just above the cranberries. We're hiding the stem behind the cranberries, and then this leaf's down already, so this will help anchor. Okay, so now I've got the outside all done. Now here's the cool part. I made this up this morning, I'm so excited. It just came to me, I was like, oh my gosh, we could do something really cool with this. Okay, so I've got a little bit bigger rose, and this time I want the stem to be a little bit longer. And this one is actually gonna peek out below the cranberries because I need an anchor on this one. So I'm gonna measure it up against the container. And I want the head of it just a little bit below the other roses because it's actually gonna be an anchor for a candle. I know, so cool. Okay, now this time I really, really want to open up the rose because I'm going to set the candle right inside here, which I think is going to be so fabulous. So just keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, now I'm going to get my candle. Sorry about that. I forgot the candle. And this is going to sit right on top of the flower. Okay, and the stem needs to be longer because I need it to sit as an anchor. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And see, it's lower than the rest of them. And then the candle goes right on top. Okay. So isn't that amazing? Now I'm gonna put a little flare on it, which is this lime green, which I love, little mums. And I'm just gonna cut, and then I'm gonna put them in between each rose. Okay, just wanted to show that. But I also want to have a little bit more life to this arrangement. So I'm going to count 3 leaves, and then I'm going to leave stem. So there's 3 leaves with a stem. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to cut. Now I'm not worried about this getting water because it's just for decoration. Let me take this candle out till the very end. So basically what I'm trying to do is just fill some of the spaces. So I'm going to tuck this down because I don't want it peeking too far out, and then I can anchor it with the mum. Okay, and then we can open up these roses as we go, when we're finished. Okay, so we're going to do another mum. I want 3 leaves, so 1, 2. The next one down is here. Grab the stem. There's 3 leaves, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tuck it in, anchor with my mum. Now I am going to, if you can see that, I'm just gonna play with it a little bit and try to get the roses to be about the same size. It's not gonna be perfect. As the day goes on, they'll drink some of the food and they'll get a little bit livelier, which will be nice. They're kind of in a little bit of shock right now. There's the candle. Okay, that's it. It was that easy. And look at how beautiful that is. Wait till you see it with the table setting. So I'm gonna be working on that today. I have 3 more of these I'm gonna make. And then I will come back and show you what it looks like during the day and also tonight right before the dinner party. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you like what you see so far, please press like, please subscribe, share, comment. I'll get back to you. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, I hope that it's a really special time of year for you. Okay, I'll see you in a little while. Thanks.